Hey guys, I like Hangar 18. It's an all-time staple for Guitar Hero, and its inclusion in Guitar Hero 2 is a big reason for me discovering the shredding stylings of Megadeth. But I hated the grind to FC this song. It was downloadable for Guitar Hero 5, and even in that day, the community just seemed to hate it. The big reason? These hopo chords. This little phrase repeats itself 21 times throughout the song, and after a while my fingers buckle under the duress, almost as if they would rather waltz with each other instead of buckling down onto the mechanical frets of my cracked guitar. Yeah, I shelled out for an extra neck with that awesome feature. It's not helping. Well, no duh, of course everybody hates that part. The fret buttons aren't strings for Pete's sake. Ugh. Back in 2017, 2018 or so, Hangar 18 was included in a smattering of delisted DLC a friend of mine was gracious enough to license transfer onto my super slim PS3. I ground this song for a couple of days with my stock GH5 guitar and obviously never got it. That grind actually broke my pinky finger and took me out of commission for a whole week, so I avoided the song for 8 years. Not anymore. Armed with far superior hardware, on my jailbroken PS3 fitted with a solid state drive big enough to hold every last bit of DLC ever made for Guitar Hero, I was determined to put an end to Marty Friedman's death grip over me. My approach was to very briefly study a video of somebody else FCing the song on Warriors of Rock and apply it to Hangar 18's original game of release, Guitar Hero 5. I noticed that I seemed to be getting a lot more whammy over that video and was convinced I was going to easily get the top score, that there was a strange quirk in Guitar Hero 5 that allowed me to get way more whammy than I would ever have in Warriors of Rock, and that all I had to do was get the FC to make it a done deal. But you remember those awful hopo chords? After racking my reflexicons with that repeating riff of rigor, I crumbled and missed the very last one.
I knew it! I knew that was going to happen! I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Twice. Across a 5-hour grind session. That probably woke up the neighbors. I mean, it was in the wee hours of the morning. I was probably tired enough from the grind. I was that unbelievably close. I knew I couldn't give up on the song. You know that feeling you get when you're playing on a slot machine and get a single reel away from the jackpot? I don't. That FC should have been mine twice. I had to put an end to this beast and seal the deal once and for all. I never got it. Those darn hopo chords mangled my fingers so badly that I lost my consistency in hitting them after a while. I'm not built like some people. Hangar 18 was proving to be beyond my physical limit. It doesn't help that I'd taken a lengthy hiatus from these really difficult songs. The last major step forward I'd taken was 8 whole years ago. I was going the way of one UCOG monkey. Washed. I was going to once again have to accept defeat. Broken both physically and emotionally, I had to turn the game off, lie in bed, and ponder where it all went wrong, wishing there was an easier way to slay the demon named Marty Friedman and the other demon named Dave Mustaine. In all seriousness, I'm going to be seeing Megadeth at the Amphitheater in September. I don't have any actual ill will towards Dave Mustaine. I'm a fan of the band's last album, and I hope these guys enjoy retirement. Anyway, let's put this dragon away once and for all.
Alright, I bumped the hyperspeed up to 3. I was playing at 2, but now it's back at 3, and I'm guaranteed to get this FC. Did I really miss 50 points somewhere in ticks?
It's over. I knew this dumb thing would work. What is an LP? You tell me. Frick that grind, man. Frick it. I was like grinding this song like for 5 hours last night. Obviously, that's not how you treat your fingers on a song like this, but with those freaking hopo chords. Those freaking hopo chords are going on 21 times. I had to improvise. Look at this. 11 guitar solos. Back in Guitar Hero 2, there were 9. And in the Rock Band DLC version, there are 8. But yeah, 11 guitar solos. I don't care who the top rockers are. The servers aren't up anymore. I don't have the DNS on my internet to enable custom. I don't freaking know, man. Those emulated servers, they'd probably like, because of that, this score might never get uploaded to those emulated servers, and I won't be able to see who actually rocks better than I do. But I'm not going to complain about a score like that, especially since I restudied the proper path and was able to adjust accordingly after those 2 awful chokes on the second to last note, on the very last hopo chord, no less. So yeah, those 2 awful chokes were certainly a blessing in disguise. I would have gotten a lower score than I did here. I never have to play this song again. I mean, it's a great tune and all, but the way this chart was just laid out, I can see why even in its day it was hated. Like, gosh darn, to say the least. But also pretty chill.